Okay.
You cannot, however, invade anyone's privacy. You need to stand back from the window so that you're not getting anyone's card or their transaction. And I need you additionally not to interfere with anyone waiting in line.
Ouch. It's about 2 decades out of date.
So we have some questions. Express is the money back guarantee to get it there tomorrow. It will come with $100 of insurance free, $29.90. Priority is $9.55. Sir, you can't. We really don't want you to record in here.
Okay. Is that a law?
No, I don't think it's a law. It's just it is.
Could it be a law that I'm actually legally allowed to record in here?
Let me get my supervisor.
Yeah.
Hey, Pam. So let's give you some more choices. Sorry. Priority is $9.55. It should get there Wednesday or Thursday. Also comes with $100 of insurance free. And the cheapest is Brown. It's $9.25. Should get there around the same time. There's just no insurance fee.
We'll do the $9.55.
Okay. Hey, Pam. This gentleman wants to record in here. There's the thing. So if you want to talk to him about it.
Are you the postmaster?
No, I'm the supervisor.
So,
Okay.
come with
Is the
$100
postmaster available?
insurance free. Do you
No,
need more
not
than
today.
Okay. Well, she was telling me I couldn't video record in here. I wasn't sure if that's what the postmaster's official narrative would be.
that? And would you like? Oh,
And I would have to do some checking, so if you could give me just a minute.
Sure. Sure.
Okay.
look at 20.
Are you in a hurry, ma'am?
60.
I'm just gonna get some stamps.
Oh, you can go ahead of me. So,
Thank you.
How are you?
yes, ma'am. Did you talk to the postmaster?
No, I talked to a postmaster.
Okay.
So what are you recording?
You right now.
Me right now.
Okay.
Okay, what I'm going to tell you is it's fine for you to record.
Okay.
You cannot, however, invade anyone's privacy. You need to stand back from the window so that you're not getting anyone's card or their transaction. And I need you additionally not to interfere with anyone waiting in line
Okay.
or hindering him
Yeah, I didn't do any of that.
in any way.
Okay.
Okay?
That's all?
Yes,
So,
sir.
should I, will you take the time, come with me real quick? I want to show you something that'll answer all the questions that you just kind of fired off right there. Trust me, I'm a nice guy. I'm not going to hurt you.
I have my phone on speed dial for 911.
I've had the cops called on me many times for it. Many
What
times.
seems to be the concern, sir?
Well, the concern is I audit post offices and I look for untrained employees and bad signage. And right here, that's August 2016. I believe there's a more recent one. This one's from June of 2004, 2005. And then more importantly, photographs for news and advertising or commercial purposes right there. That's a federal law that specifically states that I can audio and video record in a post office, and all the parameters that you just kind of told me, which I know you're just passing along the word, they're
And
wrong.
I was verifying with another postmaster, since mine isn't here, that I had the understanding correctly before I addressed it with you.
Gotcha.
I would hate
So-
to give you misinformation.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. So that's
So I was just verifying with another postmaster what I already
Yeah.
knew to make sure I was correct.
Yep. And here's the thing. The Postmaster General of the United States has sent out a direct email to every single employee stating specifically what to leave the camera guys alone. So
Correct.
I'm acutely aware of not recording people's private info, and that's really an onus, that a responsibility that's on me, not the post office. And really, it's the person that has their personal information out, because whether I had a camera on or not wouldn't matter whether I could hear somebody or see somebody's private info. Does that make sense?
Yes, and
Yeah.
people don't guard their stuff enough.
They don't. I am actually a privacy
Surprisingly.
advocate, believe it or not, and I will review my videos.
Which my husband laughs at me because when I use my pin on my card, I do this.
Oh, no, I
He's
think you're
like-
doing right.
He's like, he does his, and I'm like, Jerry, anybody around could have seen that.
Yep.
Don't.
And here's another tip I'll give you. I'm very obviously recording. I have 2 GoPros and a cell phone. I actually have way more cameras than that. Sometimes I go around, but I will give you a tip. If someone wanted to secretly record, you would never know, because they're like the size of a pinhole.
Yes, I am aware. I
yeah.
have cameras at my home that
Yep.
you won't know are there.
Yep, and those are the best kind to catch people with, because
That's the reason I have
Yep,
them, because
yep.
you don't know they're there.
Yep. Well, my name's Kent anyway.
Okay.
Thank you for taking the time and
welcome.
checking it out. And yeah, the template is similar. They changed the template. The language is still the same. I don't believe they changed any of the language, but they have a newer
And I'm
template.
not sure if we print these out or if they're mailed to us.
Yeah, it's a joke. The post office. I won't publish this, but it's kind of a joke when I go around. The oldest one I found, by the way, is 1955. So you guys aren't doing too
wow.
bad.
We are at least in the 21st century, I
Yeah,
see.
and get it. It's my hometown too. I was embarrassed. I went in there, and then they told the postmaster, the postal employee.
Smaller post office?
Actually, we're a bigger town than Fort Madison, just a little bit. I'm from Quincy, but the poster. I think he might have been the postmaster there. He called me a sovereign citizen, which is a domestic terrorist, because I walked in and told him about his signage that was out of date. I was like, dude, I think you're stretching the terrorism thing just a bit. I was like, I walked up, I was smiling, I was nice to you. I pointed out signage. You know, last time I checked, they didn't do that on September 11th. They didn't come over and say, hey, you guys forgot to check for our knives we're going to hijack the plane with.
Yep.
You know.
Additionally,
So-
you know, you didn't run that thing underneath the bomb I'm leaving in front of the federal
Yes,
building here in
exactly.
Omaha. Could you check that?
Yep.
for
And those,
explosives?
it's funny you said that, because those are the most popular, I shouldn't say popular, the most notorious sovereign citizens were Timothy McVeigh, and I think Nichols was the guy's last name.
Yes.
Gary Nichols or something. I was the first, I was very young when that happened, and that was my first big news story I got into, and now I'm actually a journalist, so I'm aware of it.
Well, thank you for
quick-
pointing that
yeah,
out.
no
and
problem.
We'll see what we can do about getting that corrected.
Awesome. I do need one stamp. I was going to ask you, do you guys have the healing PTSD stamp?
Yes, sir. We do.
You do? Sweet,
We
because
do.
the last place I went to didn't have them, and I totally want one.
99.9% sure we have those.
Will she have them?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
We have human PTSD stamps.
Yes. Oh, it's up there.
Sweet. I just want one.
You'd
Just
like to
one
buy
stamp?
one?
Just one. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. She's got the door. She has her keys with her.
Yeah, I seen those at the last place I went to, and they were all out of them. And I was
Oh. 75 cents.
You never believe it, I got the right key the first time.
like, yeah.
I don't know why I would be confused.
Wait until they switch it to cell phones opening up doors. That'd be pretty handy. That could be a pain in the butt too if you lose your cell phone. You get locked out of your house on top of your phone.
I would be concerned about electronic ability to...
Of nefarious actors,
Yes.
big time. Yep.
There you go.
Thank you.